significant points to develop listening skills. Now look at the exercises which the teachers can do with their students in order to make them focus on the significant points to develop listening skills in the students. The first one is to collect information. So before playing the audio or before doing a live practice of the conversation, the teacher needs to inform the students that the students have to collect information while listening to the tape. The teacher needs to give the students sheets of paper and pens or pencils in order to collect information. The teacher can focus the information on the nationality of the speaker and the ethnicity of the speaker, which is a very difficult thing to do in an audio listening. If the speaker is not from the same country as yours, then it would be reflected by the accent of the speaker that the speaker belongs to Great Britain or belongs to the United States or is coming from some place in India or is a speaker of English in Malaysia or is coming from Australia. It would be a task which the teacher can practice with higher level learners, because for primary or secondary this is not advisable to do an exercise to collect information about nationality and ethnicity. These two things can only be assessed by the students at higher level, and also when the speakers are not from your own country. There is a case where you can put in a speaker from your own country. In that case, it is asked by the student or it is required by the students whether this person is belonging to the same country, and the teacher may add information to it. In case that the speakers are not from other countries than yours, then there is no point to collect information about nationality or ethnicity. There can be a possibility to collect information other than this, and the teacher can ask the students to look for information about the person who is speaking, and whatever they think with reference to the person's character, they can just make a profile of that person to whom they are listening to. In some cases, the teachers can also ask the students to draw pictures of the person who is speaking. The students, while listening to the audio tapes, and if especially they are good at drawing, they can make a profile picture of the speakers who are on the tape and then explain the characters of those people who are speaking and the students are listening to. For reinforcement of the audio tape and the listening skill, the teacher can ask the students to practice words. Practice words can be done in two ways. One way is that the students write down the words they listen to from the audio tape or from the teacher and then practice it in a similar manner that they have listened to. That would help them to practice pronunciation. There is another way to do that the teacher keeps stopping the tape at the points where she wants the students to repeat the word. So she thinks that this word is important to be pronounced by the students and make them a practice of pronouncing that word. She can just stop the tape at that moment when she comes across the word, and then she can ask the students to say it after listening to the word. This practice can be done twice or thrice. The tape in the classroom can be used with more than 5 times if required, because the teacher can be very flexible with the audio tape when it is being used for listening practice in the classroom. There is also another way of reinforcement, and that is the mirror exercise. The mirror exercise is when you repeat or replicate what you just see in the tape or you listen to in the tape, and you start to practice speaking in the same manner.